The community gathered at the Mountain View Elementary School Thursday evening to get a better understanding of the Puna Community Development Plan process, and specifically the intent to create a long-range village center plan for Mountain View. About 50 or so residents listened to opening remarks by those involved in the Puna CDP process.
We all have our own ideas of what we feel Mountain View should be like, should be developed as, and should stay like.
Highway corridor here that we're listening to outside might become a commercial strip. It'll become a strip of drive-in restaurants, say in gas stations, maybe a series of stoplights, maybe squat and gobble shops, strung out along the highway. You have to, and maybe a Starbucks, maybe a McDonald's, who knows? But you have to ask yourselves, is this what I want from my community? Or is there an alternative to that? You need commercial growth here, for sure. Where do you want it to be? What do you want it to look like?
The very heart and soul of the Puna CDP is the village center concept.
Like the rest of Puna, the subdivisions surrounding Mountain View have experienced tremendous growth over the last decade. In order to focus development and prevent sprawl, the Puna CDP is promoting village centers, where certain types of commercial growth can be directed. PAHOA was used as an example.
Of course, Mountain View and PAHOA are very different in size and temperament. The community makeup is very different.
Robin STETSON has been intimately involved in these early stages of the PAHOA plan process. She shared her experiences with the crowd on Thursday. Also on hand to share his thoughts, well-known Mountain View businessman RAPOZA.
As an educator, I see our kids come through all the time. What am I going to do with my life? What kind of jobs can I look at so I can stay in Mountain View, I can stay in Puna? And as an educator, it's very difficult. So you start to make them college and career ready. And what you find out is the brightest leave, and we have a brain drain. They no longer contribute to our community because they're off, they went to school in California, and they stay there. So what can we do? Because ultimately, it's not for me now. It's for your children, your grandchildren.
The audience had some questions, of course.
What guarantee do we have that once we set up a community plan, that there won't be a lot of spot zoning or variances if large interests come in and say, oh, well, we want to do that? What guarantee do we have from the county planning department or other people that our wishes will be respected without a lot of variances or spot zoning? I just see that going on all over Hilo, and it hurts my heart. And I wonder, what can we do to guarantee our vision is kept strong once we do develop it?
Fundamentally, it needs to be something that has broad-based support within the community. It articulates a vision that the community buys into and a methodology for implementing that vision, and that it can be adopted by ordinance.
But the main idea being impressed upon the community, the future of Mountain View is in their hands.